Hey, what's up, y'all? What is up? Waiting for everybody to get in here. Okay. So YouTube, just waiting for everybody to get in before I get started. But tonight is going to be a really good night. I'm excited because I'm continuing this kind of series that I've started. I started last week, which is really talking about the just everything before pushing play. Because I feel like a lot of times that's where a lot of our trouble is. The fact that we have a lot of hesitation, we get nervous or whatever when it comes to, or just scared, scared of judgment, scared of that we're not going to show up perfect, all these different things that prevent us from pushing play. So if I can help us overcome these things before we even have to make the content, then we'll be good. This is also going to be a lot of us. We're going to start strategizing, y'all, because I'm seeing and I'm starting to see a lot of the fact that when it comes to our content, we're treating our content the same way we're treating our business. And because of the fact that we don't know a lot about our business and our audience and who we're exactly trying to talk to, who we're exactly trying to create things for, because we have a lot of inconsistency with that, it makes it very hard for us to make the content for those people as well, because we don't know who we're talking to. So that's why a lot of this is going to be strategizing, making sure that we're in the right thing. And you just let me know, Eve, because I don't want to start before everybody get in here, but just let me know if you could put it in the chat real quick if people are waiting or is this what we got. Because I don't want to go, because I'm gonna go in and I don't want to go in and then half of the people that's supposed to be here ain't necessarily here yet or go in. Okay. All right. So we're gonna close that out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to share. Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll do that. All right, so I'm gonna move us over here. We're gonna see how we're gonna do this because I don't want us to be in the way. Present. All right, y'all. So we are doing some continuation from last week where we were talking about content connection, of course, but I want to go ahead and ask some questions for y'all real quick because I realize that a lot of y'all say that y'all having trouble, y'all know what to create, y'all don't know who your audience is, maybe. And so because of that, I just wanted to hear it from y'all. And y'all let me know what type of creator you are, right? Are you creator one, knows what to create, chooses not to, typically overthinking it, or you're creator two, doesn't know what to create, scared of looking bad, typically overthinking, or you're a creator three, which is you know what to create, chooses to create, and is consistent in doing so. Right? So y'all just put y'all 1, 2, or 3, and let me know as I try to figure out the best way to put y'all. I guess we'll do that. Y'all let me know which one y'all are. Like I said last week, this is a conversation, not a dissertation, right? So I'm gonna be asking y'all questions, just like y'all gonna ask me questions. I want to make sure that I'm able to, as I'm breaking things down, I'm hoping to be able to help y'all get a breakthrough. right? So we ain't just here for no reason. We here because we want to get our breakthrough. So are we a creator 1, a 2, or a 3? And if y'all scared, I'll be the first one to put it in. And I'll say, at times, I'm a 1. But I like to live in the 3. Right? So I'm a 1 at times, but I like to live in the 3. And what I mean by that is a lot of times, and everybody's a creator 2 at one point. Like, I just want to be honest with y'all. Everybody's a creator 2 at one point. You don't know what to create, scared of looking bad, typically overthinking the process. Everybody's a creator 2, especially when you first start, right? But then you get to that creator 1, and I feel like a lot of y'all are going to fall into this creator 1 space. Some of y'all might be a creator 2. If you're a creator 2, I'm going to help you tonight become a creator 1, but y'all let me know which one y'all are. But in this creator 1 space, sometimes you know what to create, but you choose not to create it because you don't necessarily know, like, am I creating this for the right person? Like, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I need to post this in the group, but she was basically saying that the problem that she was really having was she has been doing so many different things in her business for so long. Now she doesn't know she doesn't necessarily want to dial back, but she doesn't know what her niche is. And I hear a lot of that, especially in the creator world, right? Just niche. And because people have been telling y'all got to niche down, me personally, I don't like to use the word niche anymore because I feel like it's lost a lot of its true purpose. It's lost a lot of its true definition because so many people have put their own spin on it. I truly believe that instead of saying niche, you should, I feel like I've heard somebody else say focus, but me, I say exact. Right? Because when I'm making content, I want to make sure that I'm speaking to exactly who I want to talk to, and I'm giving them exactly what they need, and I'm helping provide exactly the information that they need, right? So that's my thing. I call it exacting. Can you be exact? What are you creating for the exact person that needs this exact thing? Once you start understanding that, it's easy to transition from a creator 1 to a creator 3. All right, so we're going to start it. So before pushing play, how to create with ease, part 2. All right. So has anybody heard of scripting your content before? Has anybody heard of scripting your content? Right. So great. Right. For anybody who hasn't heard of scripting your content, I'm glad that you said yes, because I'm about to go into that tonight. So you own it, Najla. So I want to go into it. I want to show you how to strategize it. And I'm about to show you, the next thing I'm going to show you too is how to batch it. But for anybody who hasn't heard of scripting your content, before I even say what it is, I want to say who it's for. So scripting your content is for people who are overthinkers, for the beginners, and for people who truly need to focus or prioritize time management. Reason being, right, is because when you're scripting your content, it allows you to brainstorm and take all this stuff, especially for entrepreneurs, especially for creatives. We get all this clutter up here because we're never writing anything down. We have all of our ideas up here. We have all of our meetings up here. We have all of our dates. Everything's up here, and we're trying to navigate, but everything, we don't have anything mapped out. It's all up here. So when you're scripting, it allows you to be concise. It allows you to put down your idea on some paper or a Word doc or whatever, get it out of your head, right? Then it allows you to write. Then it allows you to write the flow of your content. So you can, depending on what type of style your content is going to be about, depending if it's going to be a transformational kind of video, depending if it's going to be a deliverable video, all these different types of styles, it also helps you with the flow, right? So how are you talking to, are you going to do a voiceover? Are you speaking directly to camera? Are you just
don't judge me? This is like super old. I was cleaning up and I was cleaning out. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Or if you're going to be, that will knock me off my track a little bit, but we all good. Depending on all these different things, right? Your style of content can easily change. And so getting that stuff out of your head, because a lot of times we're just overthinking. And the best way to stop overthinking is to get things out of your head and get it on something physical where you can actually look at it and say, okay, cool. This line, I'm going to say this. This line, I'm going to say that, right? And I'm going to show you how exactly we're going to do this. And then the great thing, and what I love about it, is it separates writing and filming days. We need to, especially if you're beginning, especially if you haven't had a lot of reps in this, one of the most vital things you need for your content creation journey, right? Your content marketing journey, your creating awareness journey is to tackle one thing at a time, right? Step by step. So it's going to be a lot if you have to write out your content, then go film your content, then go edit your content, and you ain't never made content before. That is a lot of work. It's going to take you hours to just get one video done. And after you do the video, you'd be like, I don't even feel good about accomplishing the video because it took me so long. It took me 6 hours to make a 30-second video. I don't feel necessarily good about that. And I know some of us, we know what I'm talking about. And sometimes I go through the same thing sometimes when I'm doing something new, right? But it's important because that is just part of the process. And then you get so used to it, you keep doing it. And then that 30-second video takes you like 2 minutes to actually film, and then takes you 10 minutes to actually edit. And you realize that process goes so much faster. And when you have your writing days, your scripting days one day, your filming days, if I want to break it up, I would say I'm going to do my scripting days on Monday. I'm going to do my filming days on Wednesday, and I'm going to do my editing days on a Thursday or a Friday. That way, when the next week comes, all those videos that I already did when these batches, right? That's how you batch content. All these days is already filmed for the next week. That's how you stay consistent. But we're going to get into that. Is that making sense though? 7's in the chat if that's making sense. How that kind of flows and why it's important that we break it up. Right? It's important that you break it up because you don't want to be overwhelmed. Especially if this is not your main thing. Right? But we want to make it our main thing, but especially if it's not your main thing, you don't want to be overwhelmed. All right. So y'all remember ChatGPT? Y'all remember that from last week? What we're going to do is we're going to hop into ChatGPT real quick so I can show y'all how we're going to use ChatGPT, just like Najla said, how we're going to use AI to help go ahead and start writing out scripts for us. Especially if we never made content before, this is going to be something that is definitely going to be helpful. All right, let me, I don't know if I need to necessarily do that. Okay, great. Don't even have to stop it. All right. So we're back into ChatGPT, y'all. So right here, as y'all can see, there's different panels and stuff. You can have all your stuff. Right now, I'm getting to the point where I want to be really organized and I want to use different things. And so I just call the script writer GPT, right, for this case. Especially if you want to, you're going to use a certain place, certain one of these chats consistently and stuff. We want to start just being a little bit more organized. So I was just working on that before tonight. But what I already have in here is I want ChatGPT to write me a script for a 35-second video about how to use CapCut to edit videos, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And so what y'all see in those brackets is it's telling me what kind of shots I can have in there, right? It's telling me that this particular one, it has it flowing like a voiceover. So if you're afraid to get on camera right now, that shouldn't prevent you from making content, right? So it's saying voiceover is just a certain type of style of content anyway, right? So it's showing that voiceover, me saying me saying CapCut is a powerful video editing app in that it lets you create stunning videos right on your smartphone. Here's how to get started, right? And then, of course, use this as a base. If you ain't making no content at all, go ahead and take this verbatim and go ahead and make the content because it literally showed you. And because it's AI, you should be able to get this to 35 seconds, right? Or however long I said, I believe it's 35-second video, right? Reason why I put 35 seconds in here and why it might be something to start thinking about is because when you're making content on these social media platforms and you're making short form content, you want to make sure that it's short. A lot of times our short form content start running long, right? And we losing our viewer because we're not keeping it concise. Well, my whole goal is I want my videos to be around 35 seconds because I know that I can capture and keep somebody for 30 seconds, right? I know the way I make my content, the way I speak, and the way I edit my stuff, I can keep their attention. But if I try to keep their attention with a short form content and it's 2 minutes long, I know I'm gonna lose them, right? So that's the important part about that. And then, like I showed y'all last week, but I'll show you right now how you want to create a command, right? You want to talk to these AI platforms like their assistants, right? So write me a script. And then you want to be very specific. How long? 35 seconds. I want to make sure that you know it's a video. And then what am I going to make this? What are they going to make the script about? You want to make the script about how to use CapCut to just simply edit videos, right? You can get deeper in here. You can tell them where your target audience is. Let's just say I want them to write me a script, and I'll literally do it right now for y'all. I just had that preempt so y'all can see fast. But if I want to say, write me a script, 35-second video about let's just say, I say how important content is to business owners. Right before y'all eyes. Here we go. So it's going ahead and it's writing me this. It's saying, as a business owner, you know that attracting and retaining customers is crucial for success. Right? And then it's saying, cut to a shot of a person scrolling through social media. Boom. A lot of times this is going to be voiceovers. I've had some prompts where it gave me and it wasn't a voiceover, but a lot of times they're going to be voiceovers because that's the easiest way for ChatGPT to know that you're going to get the content done. And it's easy, I guess. From what I'm seeing, I mostly get voiceovers, but I rarely do voiceovers. A lot of times I'm doing tutorial videos. So even if I'm showing you something, it's still me talking to the camera. It's just, you don't see my face. You just see the thing, right? Which is a voiceover. So it's giving you these different prompts. Y'all seeing how we can use it? Right? 7's in the chat. You know what? Big AI, if y'all seeing how we can use ChatGPT to write our scripts. Big AI in the chat. If y'all got any questions, please feel free. Big AI, if y'all see how we can use it. Because while y'all playing, ChatGPT just wrote me 2 videos. And one above here, I actually made a whole video. I took what it told me and then I made it my own, if I could find it. Right here. This the one. I literally took this video and I actually made the content that it told me to do. I made it into my own words because I have my own flow, right? I gotta say how I talk, right? I can't necessarily say everything that they say because they don't flow like me. But I took it, I used the foundation that is set for me, and that allowed it to go ahead and make me some content. And you can see quickly, this is already 2 videos. So if I want to post every single day, at least once, I just got to ask ChatGPT 7 different times, giving it different contexts, right? So it can create different outcomes with the content. Now I got 7 different videos that now I'm scripting on Monday, I'm filming on Wednesday, and I'm editing on Thursday or Friday. That way, when Monday comes back around, right, I'm able to post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, And then again, and y'all see now, oh man, because we're scripting our stuff, oh man, because we're breaking these things up into sections, and we're going to tackle like today. Today, I tackled my scripting. I said, okay, cool. I created series that I'm about to do. I did all these different things. I created even new content that's outside of here. So y'all can see how you can really use your phones to really create great content. I created those series and all this different stuff today. On Wednesday, I'm going to film it. On Friday through Monday, that's going to be me editing it and then sending some other stuff off to my editor and all that other stuff, right? I got podcasts, I got to be filmed, all these different things. So that's just how it works. That's why batching it, so scripting and batching is important. Hop out. Back in. Oh, I didn't need to hop out. I just need to pull this back. And then let me go ahead and start sharing again. So I get y'all back here. Start to share once more. All right. Okay. So y'all already have, I couldn't stop myself, y'all. This is how I talk. I make these slides for how I speak. But has anyone heard of batching content? Right? And then what is batching content? This is content that allows you to just film the ideas, right? Or to just, and you see where I say stick to the script. In case you haven't made enough content yourself, or really how I even make my content is the fact that I have my computer right here. That way I can literally read the line that says stick to the script. And then I look at the camera and I say, stick to the script. And then I say, okay, create consistent content. Okay. Create consistent content. And then maybe I wanted to flow a little better. So then I say, create consistent content, remove the guesswork. Create consistent content and remove the guesswork. Y'all see how easy it is? We be making it hard. And all you have to do is cut out those extra spaces in between. When you're looking at this, when you're trying to get it right, cut all the extra stuff that you don't want out, keep all the good parts. And then that's how you keep it concise. That's how you reduce the mistakes. If y'all don't want to have y'all stuttering and all that stuff, you don't have to. We just saying you need to start. You need to start creating. Right? But like I said before, when you batching everything up, it keeps you consistent. Because on Monday, I got to script all these pieces of content because on Wednesday is my filming day. And then on Friday, right? And I like to say Thursday and Friday because depending on how much content you make, depending on how fast or slow you edit, Thursday and Friday, that might be the opportunity. Those are the opportunities where you're about to edit. That way, the weekend, it could just be you brainstorming, coming up with other things, or you focusing on other parts of your business. That way, content isn't on your mind 24/7. And that way, content isn't, especially if you're not doing it and you need to be doing it, then it's just weighing heavy on you. You're like, oh man, I don't know how to do this. Oh man, and you overthinking it, right? That way, on the weekend, it's your break off of content, right? So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's how we're going to start creating consistency, right? And then that hitting those 3 days allows you to be able to post every single day next week. Then separate writing and filming days. Like I said earlier, tackle one at a time. When you're able to separate your writing days from your filming days, y'all see how it takes a lot of pressure off each. Because if you had to come up with something and go film something and you're trying to edit it and post it the same day, that's just not realistic. For most people, that's not going to be realistic when it comes to the content. So you want to go ahead and set yourself up for success, not failure. Because if you're not able to do that, then you're like, oh man, you feel like you lost the day. But if you set yourself up the right way and create in batches, right, and isolate the work so it's not all overwhelming, then allows you to be able to stay consistent. And it's actually not only is it attainable to post every single day, but that starts becoming the bare minimum. Right? And then who is batching for? Batching is also for overthinkers, beginners, and people who really care about time management, right? Either you care about it because you never feel like you have time on your hands, or you care about it because you always want time on your side. Doesn't matter. Time management is super important. So if you care about time management, which you should, batching content is going to be the way for you, right? And I say beginners, but I put beginners there just because I feel like a lot of beginners never learn this stuff. We don't learn batching and scripting out content until we're, you know what I'm saying, we've been doing it for a minute. But if somebody would have taught me how to create consistent content every single week, which allows me to be able to post every single day of the month, which allows me to be able to post every single day of the year, which is giving my business 365 more chances of being seen, right? That's a lot of growth. That's potentially you getting 300 every single day. You are giving yourself the opportunity to be seen again. Every single day, you're giving yourself the opportunity to grow awareness. Every single day, you're giving yourself the opportunity to go viral. Every single day, you're giving yourself the opportunity to grow your following. Every single day, you're giving yourself the opportunity to grow your brand. Right? And what do I say, y'all? What do I say about awareness? Right? What do I say about awareness? Anybody remember what I say about awareness? What do I say about awareness? I just want to see if people remembering things. Because this ain't for me, y'all. This is for you. See him give about 6 more seconds. About awareness. Where the awareness goes, that's where the money goes. I mean, I messed it up. Where the awareness goes, that's where the money flows. Right? If you don't have any awareness, it doesn't matter how great you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. If nobody even knows that you do it, how can anybody buy if they don't even know that you're selling? How can somebody buy from you? How can somebody even know where to go if you don't tell them? If you don't create the opportunity, y'all got to remember we're creators, right? So not only do we create things, but we also create the opportunities for ourselves. A lot of y'all are so focused on creating the thing that y'all forgot that the opportunity has to happen too. Because y'all going to be so great at creating these things, but you don't know how to make no money. You don't know how to convert. I'm showing y'all, look, the easiest way for your business to grow is to let more people know about it. The easiest way I'll say it again, the easiest way to grow your business is for more people to know that you have one. Right? We're not posting content and all this other stuff for just to post content. We're not doing it for somebody to say, oh my gosh, that's cute. Or girl, that's nice. Or bro, you killed that. We're not posting for that. Well, we don't care about the vanity. We leave the vanity alone, right? We ain't worried about the vanity. We're doing this for business now, right? This is our passion. So let's make it our profit. So every single day we can wake up doing what we love. So every single day we can wake up and say, man, my biggest thing today is letting somebody know about my business. The reason why I love content is because content, not only is it evergreen, meaning if you post something last week, I can go back and look at your stuff from last week, even if it was, what I really love about it is I know a lot of y'all get these memories on your feed or on your timeline. Y'all see things from 2014. And somebody can go back and still like that photo. Somebody can go back and still look at that. I love it because content is evergreen. It doesn't die. It doesn't die. And so what you want is so much content within 1 year that somebody's going to be able to look at all your stuff and it be all of you showing how great you are now. Because you got photos and you got videos of you when you were first starting. So if somebody loves you, loves the content you post today, then goes back to see other pieces of content, but you don't have enough new content, they might say, man, this is great. But the other stuff I'm seeing, it kind of like that's just a one-hit wonder. I don't know if you can consistently do it. But if you're showing up every single day, killing it, like I said, y'all, the content can't be about you no more. It has to be about them. Your content is all about serving who you're seeking to help. It's not about me. It's not about, oh, I don't like making this type of content. Oh, I want to let y'all know a lot of the content y'all see from me where I'm doing tutorials and all that stuff and showing y'all step by step. I'm not the biggest fan of making that content. I used to be like a rip the bandage off. I'm here, I'm giving y'all content just like this. This used to be me. So now that I got to break it down and say, okay, now step 1 is download the app. Step 2 is import the video. Step 3 is click this button, select this. And then when you select this, it's going to prompt this and then click. That's not necessarily the funnest thing, but I realized that my content is not about me. It's about you. And so when I make that content and it teaches you step by step, and you say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I've been trying to figure this out for 4 months. I've been trying to figure this out for 4 months. And and this was perfect. I say, man, I guess this content ain't so bad after all. When I make this content and 400 people share it, I say, man, I ain't even know people needed this type of content like that. When I make this content,
Hey, can anyone hear me?
We hear you.
Okay, I just didn't want to I want to make sure it wasn't on my end. Thank you. Um, so let's wait until Aunt get back in the room. So if anyone can hear me on YouTube, we're having a little technical difficulties. Just bear with us.
nah, ain't that crazy? Mm-mm-mm. Nah, ain't that crazy? That's crazy. But we back. We are back. Share. So what I want to go from here is I want to put up this. Let me go ahead and present really quick. I want to go ahead and put up, if I can move us out the way. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So this is a post that I put up in a group, and it says the biggest mistake that I see new entrepreneurs making is waiting for clarity and creativity to arrive before consistency. So y'all end up waiting and waiting. And I actually made some content saying the same thing, right? But the biggest hack is to show up every single day. That's why when y'all see this, when I teach you how to make content, I'm not teaching you how to make content to post 3 days a week. I'm not teaching you how to make content to post twice, maybe even 5 times. I'm teaching y'all how to create content and post it every single day. Because you have to show up for your business every single day. Because the business is great. It's great to have your own business. It's great to be your own employer. But the thing about it is every promotion is going to be on you, right? The thing about it is every single time you wake up, nobody's going to force you to do anything. There isn't a list, an assignment list that says, hey, I need you to get this done by this time. There ain't that, right? There ain't no steps to it. It's crazy, but that's just the way it is. So if you want something to happen in your business, you got to do it for you. And if you want to help other people, you got to do it for them. Right? So use your gifts to help other people and it will make room for you. So start writing, start recording, and start helping. And the great thing is today I just showed you how to y'all can space it up. So you writing on Monday, you recording on Wednesday, and you helping people by Friday. Right? You helping people by Friday, or if you're taking the rest of that time, guess what? Then you helping people on that Monday because all the content that you just filmed and you got right, you back ready on Monday. And because you're shooting and you're getting bulk content, you can really get comfortable with it and say, okay, I'm going to write 14 things, 14 different types of content, 14 types of videos, whatever, right? On Monday. Wednesday, I'm going to film them all. Right? Or Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to film them all. Get it all done editing before Monday. Then on Monday, you post, and then that week, you got content for that time week, right? Then you do it again, but you're always 1 week ahead, right? And then once you start realizing how powerful this is, you start making more money in your business, then you realize why it's time to start investing in other people. Because then people like me, we're going to record your content, we're going to edit your content, and now you just freed up all that space, what you used to do and have to do all the end work when it comes to the editing and all that stuff. You got somebody else to do all that for you, right? Then trust that the magic will find you in the process of doing the work. Trust me, because the work works. You will gain clarity by doing, not sitting there pondering what could happen. Right? Last week I was telling y'all the number one question you got to ask yourself was what's the best that can happen? What's the best thing that can happen? And then ask yourself even before the best thing, what's the worst thing that can happen if I make content today? What's the worst thing that can happen if I script out all my videos on Monday and then edit and then shot them all and filmed them all on Wednesday, then edited them all on Friday, and then posted them on Monday? And I got really good at that. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Then ask yourself, what's the best thing that can happen? Great. I just want y'all to do that for a day, not forever. What I really want y'all to do is get to work. So we talked about what could happen, the what ifs, the woulda, couldas. Now I'm showing y'all how to actually get to work. Right? Showing y'all how to actually get to work. How you can actually on Tuesday, tomorrow, script out your content. Then on Wednesday, you film it. Then on Friday, you're editing. So on Monday, you got something to show for it. And you can actually have a whole week worth of content. Just please remember, and I'm going to talk about this next week, how to actually strategize and make your content for somebody else. But really, please remember that your content ain't for you. So saying, hey, y'all, look at this great shirt that I made. It don't do nothing for nobody else. Well, even when you say that, you just made it all about you. Right? Make your content for other people. Show them how they can make this shirt. Show them why this shirt is important, or how many shirts you got to make, or how you doing this, or you got a contract to make 10 shirts for this family. How you doing that? Make it so other people can learn. Make it so other people can fall in love with you and the content that you provide. Make it so that if I need some shirts, if I want to start my brand, when I see your content, you're the person I want to reach out to. Make it like that. Like, give them a video, and the video prompt. This is how I'm gonna help you out with the hooks and all that. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. But when the first thing about to begin, like the first thing of the video, you're not saying, hi, my name is yada, yada, yada. Nobody cares, right? They only care about what you're about to provide for them. So you started off with a great hook. The great hook could be, here's how to start your clothing brand. Here's how to start your clothing brand. I can't even get it out right now. Here's how to start your clothing brand in 30 seconds. Right? For anybody like me who wants to start their clothing brand, you just told me that you about to show me in 30 seconds. Well, for these 30 seconds, you got my attention. Right? So you start that video off with, here's how to start your clothing brand in 30 seconds. Let's go. Right? Or you hit them with, depending on who you're trying to, this is why you gotta know your audience though. And I'm gonna talk about that right here. That's why you gotta know your audience. But let's just say you want to work with entrepreneurs. Let's just say let's just say, I'm gonna use the entrepreneur thing because that's talking to me. So you're just saying, are you an entrepreneur that wants to start your brand, but you don't know how to create it? Right? And you can use better words than that, right? But you don't know how to create it? Let's fix that. Right? Or you can say, here's how to start your brand in 30 seconds. Boom, you go right into it, right? The problem that most of us have is we're not clear on who our audience is. So it makes it very difficult to create content for them. We don't know who we're trying to talk to. We don't know what our fast pitch is. And what I mean by that is we don't know what our fastball is. What I mean by our fastball is we don't know what we do really well. We don't even know what we master. And the thing is, we know, but we don't do it enough. We don't lean on it. We don't know what our purpose is. We don't know what we want to be known for in our business. We're just trying to do anything and everything to make money right now. Because people buying this and people also buying this, but I'm really good at this. Well, if you would just stop trying to do everything in your business and keep the main thing for right now. Like, I want y'all to know that a lot of, like, y'all know this. Right? And put sevens in the chat if this is making sense. Put some sevens in the chat if this is making sense. But I'm about to go into it real quick. Like, it's a lot of brands, right? Let's just say handbag brands, right? Louis Vuitton, Hermes, right? All these different brands. And they're known for bags. Right or wrong? Right? Right or wrong? They're known for bags, right? Like Louis Vuitton is known for bags, right? Y'all help me out. Y'all might know more than me. Right? Like Louis Vuitton is made for bags or known for bags. Hermes, bags. Y'all give me some confirmation. I just want to know that I'm on the right track here. Coach, bags. Right? Okay. So they're known for bags. But if you go on their website, bags not the only thing that they're selling now. But guess what they're known for? They know what they want to be known for. Right? They know what they want to be known for. They know what that when I'm thinking of Louis Vuitton and somebody saying that they want a Birkin, I know what they want. Like they talking about bags. I understand it. But Louis Vuitton got slides, they got sandals, they got belts, they got shoes. But I ain't never thinking about Louis Vuitton shoes because all that came after You so focused on having shoes on your site when the bags are the main thing. You so focused on, and the reason why I said the fastball is it's a long thing, but I like the analogy that I'm giving y'all right now. So I'm gonna stick here, right? But you so focused on trying to have belts. You so focused on trying to sell the candles. You so focused on trying to get everything else. When bags is your main thing, focus on the bags first. Then guess what? Once you already got people buying the bags, now you got reoccurring customers. Then, girl, you can get this belt to match your bag. So you can get these shoes to match the whole outfit. You can get this, this, and this. Now you cross-selling, you mixing things up. Now you got the tote, and you got a crossbody, and you got the, come on. Y'all got, and then, come on, y'all know you got to have the, y'all got to have the wallet to go into the bag too. But none of that can happen if we don't focus on the bag first. None of that can happen if we don't narrow our focus. None of that can happen if we don't get exact. What is your brand? What is your vision? What is the purpose? What do you want to be known for? A lot of times when we're business owners, y'all let me know 1, 2, or 3. It's 3 types of business owners, just like it's 3 types of creators, y'all. Are you business owner number 1? Knows their audience, doesn't know what they need, typically overthinking. Or your business owner number 2 doesn't know their audience, scared that they're not good enough, typically overthinking. Or your business owner number 3 knows their audience, knows what they need, and knows how to give it to them. Which one are you? A lot of times when we have problems with our content, it's because we don't have clarity within our business. We don't have crystal clear clarity in our business. We have to have crystal clear clarity. We have to know exactly who we're talking to. So when I say, are you an entrepreneur that is struggling to start your business? Well, let's fix that. I can say in 3 easy steps, right? So now I know I'm talking to an entrepreneur. Now I know what their pain point is. They want to start their clothing brand, but they don't know how to. Well, guess what? My content is going to be the solution in 3 easy steps. Y'all see how easy that is? Now, step 1 is bum, 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 bum. Step 2 is bum, 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 bum. Step 3 is and then you bring them into how they can follow you or how you can get them. And the great thing is all you have to do is create the opportunity. If you're looking to start your brand today, go ahead and click my website, blah, 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 blah. Give them the opportunity. Y'all see how now if you make a video like that, 365 days, y'all don't think y'all gonna get 1 person? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Y'all don't think y'all gonna get 1 person that's gonna go on your site? Y'all don't think y'all gonna get 1 person? Because how else you gonna drive traffic? Y'all don't think y'all gonna get 1 person? Put a 7 in the chat if you believe you're gonna get 1 person. If you post a video every single day, you gotta get at least 1 person, right? Put a 7 in the chat if you believe you're gonna get at least 1 person. Right? So we believe it, but we ain't doing it. I believe I'm gonna get at least 1 person. Then I made content, and my content starting to spread. Then I got way more followers. I said, oh, I'm doing something with this. And what I want you to do is don't care about the prizes. Just care about the process. Just care about just getting better every single day at it. Just care about understanding your business and being clear in your business. When somebody says, oh, what do you sell? What's your business about? You can tell them just like that. Oh, we provide this. Oh, we provide this. Oh, this is the services that I provide. And it makes sense. Everybody understands it. You got to get real good at mastering your messaging. That's why a lot of y'all are afraid of content. Y'all afraid to show up. That's not even the hardest part. Anybody can show up. You got to know how to say it. You got to know how to say it consistently and concisely. You got to know how to be crystal clear with it. You got to know how to master your messaging. Y'all not even showing up for yourselves. If you don't show up for you, I don't care. Look, I don't care if nobody see my video. If nobody watches it, at least I know I'm trying. Because that's all I can control. I can't control if this video goes viral or if I only get one view. I can't control it. But what I can control is my effort. What I can control is me showing up every single day. What I can control is me getting more and more comfortable looking into this camera lens. What I can control is me getting more and more comfortable. Oh, here's my phone. Me getting more and more comfortable looking at this phone and being able to deliver my message, being able to provide value, right? Because before you can start selling, you got to serve. How do you serve? You give them the content that they want. You sell them what they need. Is that making sense, y'all? For this one, if that makes sense, just somebody put in the chat makes sense. If that one making sense, just somebody put in the chat makes sense for me real quick. I just want to make sure that I ain't lose y'all. That's making sense. Somebody put makes sense. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Right? I was checking YouTube to see what they were saying too. Right? If that makes sense. Come on. And the reason why I put this up here is because I want y'all to know, and I'm sure y'all can tell, but I'm business first. This content junk comes second, just like you do in y'all business, right? Like I'm business savvy. I love business. I love talking about the business. But I realized that when I made more content trying to tell people about my business when I first started, I didn't know how to do that. My messaging was off. I didn't know exactly who I was targeting. So when I was making my content, I was kind of everywhere with it. I made one video talking to them. Then I try to make another video talking to somebody else. That mean I got a split audience. That mean that my audience is confused. And so if I tell somebody, hey, if you want to get this, this, and this, go ahead and go here. They like, is he talking to me? Now I know exactly who I'm talking to. But how I get there, I showed up every single day. How did I get there? I stopped waiting for clarity and creativity to come. I stopped waiting. I said, you know what? It's going to come if I just stay consistent. If I just show up every single day, the clarity and the consistency and the creativity is all going to come at once. You trying to focus, man, I just don't know what to create. You focus on, man, I'm just not sure who I don't know my niche. You focus on, man, I just want to be consistent. It all comes together at once. You can't have one without the other, because once you start getting very consistent and you're very clear, you have no choice but to start being creative. And I love it because marketing is saying one thing a million times, not a million things once. So you think, man, I already made content about that. Man, I already talked about this. Man, I already said this. So what? The person who followed you yesterday, they didn't see it. They didn't. The person who followed you yesterday didn't see the content that you made 3 weeks ago. They didn't. They didn't. So this is why I show people how to read. I give it the 3 R's, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. You got to start doing that with your content. I'm talking about this next week stuff, but I'm giving it to y'all tonight. You got to start applying that with your content. Start looking at your content. What's working? Oh man, Shannon, we might have to start doing some content audits and stuff so I can really show them how to really analyze their content. I'm big on numbers, y'all. And I'll show you why this piece of content worked versus why it didn't. And if the content if it's not working, that means that there's a misalignment with whatever you just created the content about in your audience. So we want to reduce the use of those because we don't want to waste our time, right? Then when the pieces of content that do work, and they work every single time, we want to go ahead and reuse them. And then the content that's keeping people coming and we're getting new audience, we want to recycle it. Meaning, I want to tell you about how using CapCut can help you edit your videos faster. Today, I got this shirt on, but the next time you might see me, I might have a blue shirt on. Or the next time that you might see it, this beanie becomes this beanie. So we're going to recycle the content. I'm going to say it a different way. I'm going to give it to you a different way. And for some people, it's going to be a refresher. It's going to be review. For other people, it's going to be the first time that they ever heard this before. And it's going to be profound. It's going to make them want to follow me. It's going to make them want to subscribe to me. It's going to make them want to schedule a call. It's going to make them want to buy from my shop. All these different things. Right? Does that make sense? If it makes sense, y'all know what to do in the chat. If it makes sense, go ahead and say it makes sense. But the last thing we can do, y'all, the last thing that we can do is just hope that everything is just going to come by waiting. It ain't. What progress has ever been made by waiting? Right? Being patient and waiting are two different things. Please don't mix it. Waiting is being idle. It is staying still, hoping that everything gonna just come to you. Being patient is understanding that's part of the process. I might not be great right now, but I know if I do this 365 times, I'm going to be better than day one. I am going to be better after a year of doing this. And some growth has to happen, right? It's the same thing when y'all first started y'all craft. You weren't as good as you are now. You now and you day one are two completely different people. How'd you get there though? Right? Y'all let me know what's some secrets. How did y'all get to how great y'all are right now? Or y'all just let me know. How'd y'all get to how great you are? Like, y'all remember what day one used to look like for you, right? How'd you get here? Let me know what y'all secret is. And maybe you might just help somebody else get a breakthrough. How did you get to it? I just want to know. Personally, I am intrigued. Y'all let me know. How did you get here? Right? I'm about to pull up YouTube Jump 2. Please, my people in the Zoom, y'all let me know because I can read y'all right here. But I'm looking at YouTube chat as well. So y'all let me know. Because I know one of the things that I did, and if anybody ever asked me anything, I just didn't give up. I just didn't quit. My secret to success is I just didn't quit. My secret to how I got this far is I just didn't quit. Because I remember when I had negative $47 in my bank account and I keep the letter over there so I don't forget. I remember when the thing that I loved was starting to feel more like, I remember when it started feeling like I couldn't do it. I remember when it started feeling like it was more of a hindrance than a gift. I remember. But I told everybody I would not give up. I've given up on a few things. I have. But this thing right here is the only thing that I've truly been consistent with since the day I picked it up. Y'all let me know, what are some things that y'all have done so far, right? Has it you just didn't quit? If it's just that simple, y'all let me know because I can connect with you. That you just didn't quit or that you just went every single day. Y'all let me know. And I can stop sharing now. She said, I was comfortable being under the radar with doing word of mouth orders, but I want to grow. I happened to find Shanon's videos on stoves. Got in the academy and been growing ever since. So she took the initiative, but she was comfortable. So basically what she's saying is she got out of her comfort zone. But the way that she got out of her comfort zone, right? The way she got out of her comfort zone was because Shanon was serving. Shanon served. I'm telling y'all, if you just make a piece of content every single day, right? Wouldn't it be great if you could have a transformation? Wouldn't it be great if you have a testimonial like that? Look, she literally was comfortable where she was. I love it because the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. So she was comfortable being under the radar. But when she saw somebody else living her greatness, she realized that she was great too. And she wanted to be around greatness. And I'm sure that's some of y'all got the same thing. Some of y'all realize that too. That's the same thing for y'all. Somebody put a 7 in the chat. If you realize that you were great too. So you saw somebody else being great and you realize that you were great too. And you wanted to be right next to greatness. Somebody put, right? If that's you, put a 7 in the chat. If that's you. If you can relate to that, put a 7 in the chat. Right? And all I'm doing right now, y'all, we done. All I want to do right now is I just want to make sure that this is not motivation for y'all. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to move you. Right? I love motivation just as much and probably more than the next man. But I'm here to move you. I'm here to give you this. I want everybody to write down what I just said. On Monday, you script out the content. On Wednesday, you film it. On Friday, you edit it. Friday through the weekend, you edit it. So on Monday, you posting the content. It's just that simple. And the reason why I have it that simple is because I don't want you to overthink it. We're not overthinking no more, y'all. We just acting. We just doing. We're not waiting for the right time because right now is the best time. Okay, y'all. Let's go. 2023 is a life-changing year, but it's going to go by real fast. I hope y'all seeing it now because we already tax season about to be over. We really out of tax season now. We about to be in May. The first quarter is about to be gone. I've been saying this since November 2022 that this year is going by fast. Because it's a life-changing year. That means that everybody ain't gonna hop on when they should hop on. Don't get left behind, y'all. 2023 is a life-changing year. Please don't miss it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. And y'all take what y'all learned tonight. Please apply it. In next class, I want everybody to have ChatGPT open. We're going to share it. We're going to not even share, but we're going to have our screens up and we're going to actually get some stuff done because I want y'all to be able to walk out of next class with some stuff already done, with the content already done, right? And if you already filmed something, like I said, Shanon, we got to start doing some content audits so I can start breaking down how to do that, especially for our platinum, my platinum members. Let's do that. All right. I would love to do that for y'all. Okay. Other than that, y'all have a blessed night. And I appreciate y'all for spending y'all time with me. Like Jay-Z said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here tonight with me. I appreciate that. So other than that, y'all have a blessed night. Peace.